Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about what happens when we have Jupiter placed in the 6th house in your birth chart. So, Jupiter in the 6th house, let's get into it. So before we get into all that good stuff, I'd just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer. I do Vedic astrology readings, and you can check out everything that I have to offer down below at gebotheshaman.com. Links in the description. I'm having some massive bundle sales right now on all my products, services, courses, astrology readings, everything like that, and so you can check them out at gebotheshaman.com. Alrighty, so Jupiter in the 6th house. So what does it mean when we have Jupiter in the 6th house? Well, in order to understand this placement better, we need to understand what Jupiter means. And then we'll talk about what the 6th house means. Put them together, and Bob's your uncle, we have our own analysis. So yeah, let's get into that. So we need to understand what Jupiter means. So what is Jupiter? Well, Jupiter is the planet of the teacher, the planet of the guru. In the Vedic system, they call Jupiter Guru. So it is the guru, the teacher. And so Jupiter is all about knowledge, wisdom, spirituality, things like religion, spirituality, being like a monk, being an ascetic, living your life spiritually, basically, to the fullest. So anyway, guys, then we have Jupiter, which also means, well, Jupiter is the most beneficial planet that you can have in the 6th house. So Jupiter is very beneficial. It is very positive. It won't really give you much negative results. I mean, it can, but that's pretty rare. But yeah, so in the 6th house, it's such a positive thing for you. So we'll talk about that after we talk about the 6th house. So Jupiter, it's the planet of the teacher, the planet of religion, philosophy, higher education. It's the karka of children. So meaning that it's the significator of children. It is the planet of spirituality, spiritual liberation, things like that. And so yeah, it's a really positive planet. So then we have the 6th house. So the 6th house is all about, it's traditionally known as the house of enemies. The 6th house is a Dastana house, meaning that it is a malefic house. It has somewhat of a malefic effect. And the 6th house corresponds with the 6th sign, which is Virgo. So when you think of 6th house, you can think of Virgo energy. Alright, so the 6th house represents our daily work habits, daily work routines, things like that, and how we, what we do for our work, and it also represents our health. So it is our health, it is, things like that. And it's like, yeah, it can represent some like health challenges or diseases. It's an indicator of our overall health. And then we have, so 6th house. What else can I say about the 6th house? Well, the 6th house, I mean, it really just represents like daily work routines, daily work habits, and things like that. And it's like what we do every day. So this can represent what you do for your health and things like that. It's also strongly related to the foods that we eat. So what we eat and how that affects our health. So yeah, and then we have we have the Jupiter in here. So what happens when we have Jupiter in the 6th house? Well, so Jupiter in the 6th house, the 6th house is known as the house of enemies. So when you have Jupiter here, it really lessens the effect of your enemies. Like there's no if let's say if you had Mars in here or Saturn in here, the effects of your enemies would be very strong. But Jupiter actually conquers those energies. It finds ways around them. It basically you can rest assured that you'll be fine with this. Like no real malefic effects will come upon you. Another thing that this indicates is that Jupiter is really good for your health. So if you want to improve your health, you could worship Jupiter. You could do mantras to Vamana. I forget what it's called. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Vamanaya. I think that's it. So yeah, things like that. It's so Jupiter is here to help you with your health and your daily work routines. So this also could make you very disciplined and organized and give you a lot of that, like an abundance of that Virgo energy. So what Jupiter does is it expands. So it is basically expanding that Virgo energy. It's amplifying it. So you can be very health conscious. You can be very workaholic, and Virgo is, about that serving others, doing daily work habits, work routines, things like that. Real service to others. And so you could actually work in a nonprofit organization or do something philanthropic or humanitarian for other people. As you could do that as a job. So in fact, so from the 6th house, if Jupiter is sitting in your 6th house, it's aspecting your 12th house, and it's aspecting your 10th house, your 12th house, and your 2nd house. So with this placement, Jupiter in the 6th house aspecting your 10th house, it means that you're going to have a good career. You're going to really do well in your career. Jupiter will bless you with a good career, and that career might involve service to others. The 7th aspect of Jupiter from the 6th house, looking at the 12th house, that will give you a really positive spiritual life. So you can, be assured that you'll have, a good spiritual grounding, and maybe even psychic abilities or something like that, where it's like, you know, you do like have maybe psychic abilities or abilities to do tarot readings or something like that. And then on the ninth aspect of Jupiter, looking at the second house, it basically means that, you know, Jupiter's going to bless your finances. He's going to bless your savings. So you have nothing to worry about that on that front either. So, I mean, someone with this placement, you'd probably do very well with some kind of a job in the humanitarian, you know, being humanitarian or something like that, doing humanitarian work. And the cool thing about that is not only do you get paid, but you get paid to help others. So it's really positive. So anyway, guys, let me check on how my time is doing. So yeah, I'm good with time. So I think that's all I had to really say for today. So kind of give you an explanation on that. So if you're interested in anything that I have to offer, I do have all my courses and services on sale at gebotheshaman.com. And I have things where it's bundled, so you can potentially get one course for the price, or sorry, 2 courses for the price of half of one. So it's a really good deal. I have my Qigong courses up here. I have the Cosmic Qigong, which is a beginner's introductory level into Qigong. And then I have the Self-Transformation Challenge, and I have level 2 of this actually uploaded to my Patreon. So if you're interested in going the full way with this practice, the Self-Transformation Challenge, there's no better way to do that than to join my Patreon, because I'll be uploading further levels of this practice. So I have level 1 and 2 up right now, and level 3, level 3 just takes those practices to a whole new level. So it's very awesome, very, you know, it's just boosts the energy a ton. So anyway, go check those out, patreon.com/gebotheshaman, and of course, gebotheshaman.com. Alrighty guys, so that's it for me. You can check out my astrology certification courses. I have it available where you can, you know, take the test and get certified by me, and then get your own free website where you can sell your astrology services. So it's a great opportunity to make some extra cash on the side. So, and then we have the Vedic astrology readings. So I do my standard reading, as well as I do readings where I go into depth on your career and your relationships, so you can check that out. I have birth time rectifications, so, you know, if you are not sure what your birth time is, then you can check out that. That gets it down to the span of 1 minute. So Vedic astrology is very helpful for that, so just definitely check that out. And then we have the career coaching and the life coaching. So if you're struggling in life and don't know what to do, then you can check that out. That really gives you a step-by-step, you know, guide of how to really go about getting your life to the place that you want it, and, you know, just really amplifying things in your life and making things better for yourself. So anyway guys, I guess that does it for me. So thank you for watching, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.